guys, and welcome back to another haul video. I know my eyeliner is all smudged at this point. I put it on early this morning, and it's the fact that it's even still relatively in the same place of where I put it at this point is kind of a wonder, so I'm not even complaining. But anyway, so I have a JoAnn's haul to share with you guys. It's actually a relatively small one for what you guys are used to seeing from me, but the items that I got were on the pricier side, and I could have sworn that there was a couple more things in this order than actually showed up, so I don't know if there's a couple that were back-ordered, or were canceled, or I just got gypped on. I'm gonna have to look into that, but I dug through the box before I set up to record, and I'm like, I know for a fact there was a couple other things I ordered that aren't here, so other than that, I'll show you what I got. So, first thing that I got, for those of you who follow my Instagram, you no doubt saw the post I made last month about how last month was supposed to be baby blanket making month, which, yeah, that didn't happen, so I'll see if I can do it this month instead, but, one more skein of Minneapolis purple, mostly because I realized when I went to light them up, I apparently am short by one skein for that one. And I use up every last inch of these to make those baby blankets that I do out of these. It barely covers it in the amount that I buy. So the fact that I was one short was like, yeah, I have to get one more. So I've got the one more, so I'll be able to do that one. So that's a thing. I also got one more skein of Karen 1 pound in just plain black, since I ran through a good portion of my last one already, and I had somebody who, actually it was my cousin, who custom ordered a scarf from me in navy blue, white, and black, and I have plenty of white. The navy blue, I'm going to show you in a second, it's also here, or royal blue, not navy blue, and black, and since I had to buy more of the blue anyway, I was like, just to be on the safe side, just to be positive that I have enough black, I may as well throw one of those in here too. The white I was good on, but yeah, so I also got 2 in royal blue. I think the color's just called royal, yeah, it's royalty in Karen 1 pound. So I definitely have enough, so I can finally get her scarf done. It's the only item left that I hadn't made, because she asked for 4 things. She wanted one of those twisted headbands that I do, one of the gypsy scarves, what else did she want? One of these scarves, and what was the 4th item? Oh man, I wish I had better eyesight so I could see. One of the granny square patchwork, well not patchwork, but just granny square bags that I do. So again, if you guys follow my Instagram, or even my Etsy, you probably have a pretty good idea of what I'm talking about, but yeah, so my cousin wanted them in those exact colors. I have no problem doing them, except for this one has been the hold up because I didn't have enough of the royal blue. So I finally was able to put in an order to do that. And actually that was the main reason that I put in this order, since being a smaller order than I normally put in, it was one of those things where I kept waiting for there to be an excuse to have enough stuff in there to justify an order. And then it kept not happening, so I was like, I need to just find an excuse to flesh out this order. So I figured, since 4th of July was coming up, perfect excuse to finally buy a cone of just plain red Lily sugar and cream, because I have a cone of black, which I amazingly went through almost all of, and I had to buy a replacement of relatively recently, and it's up on top of my shelf. So now I have one of this, and I also got one in white, because I didn't realize how much white I freaking go through, and I just sit here buying skein after skein after skein, and just I'm like, why don't I just buy the damn cone? It's time to buy the cone. So, I've got the cone. So that is that. And then because, Dazzle Blue had been a new color when I made my cousin's granny square bag, that had been a new color at that point and wasn't available on JoAnn's yet. Now it's available there, so since it's available, in case they discontinue the color, I bought like 8 of it, just to be sure that I have enough to last me for a while, because I am in love with this shade. I hope they keep it around as a permanent color. Okay, we are almost at the end already. Wow. Sure that... yeah, that is definitely a missing thing. That really sucks, because I needed badly what the missing item is here. I'm double checking, but I am not seeing. There was supposed to be a little pack of tortillons in here, but I am not seeing tortillons unless they're tucked in one of these bags, which I'm not seeing, so I'm thinking they ripped me off. Yeah, they are definitely not here. Well, fuck. Because I bought a little pack of like 6 of them. But no, they are definitely not there. Oh well. Well, anyway, so again, for people who followed my social medias, they saw my experimental piece I did with oil pastels, even though I still don't really know how to properly use them, so I figured I should get some slightly more expensive ones and see how much better they work, because all the videos that I've watched about oil pastels, they all rave about how you really don't want the cheapest of the cheap. If you're gonna do it, get a little bit higher up so you can at least enjoy the process, and there's like a huge difference between like the uber cheap ones that they put in the little kid craft things, which, that's what I had on hand, because that is literally exactly where I had those from. So I just want to see the difference, but I didn't really know what brand of them to get or anything. I didn't want to, like, spend an arm and a leg getting, like, top-level stuff when I don't really know what I'm doing with them yet. So I kind of just bought a sampling of a few different packs, and between them being different brands and having all ranges of different colors, I'm thinking I'm good for a while. But why I'm upset is there should have been 2 more packs of these in here than are here. I bought 6. There are 4. Which is still ridiculous, but yeah, I know for a fact because I even made a joke about it at the time, like the day that I ordered them. Yeah, okay, well, the first one that I got was Royal and Langnickel Essentials Oil Pastels Artist Pack. So we've got these, and it comes, thankfully, with a couple of blending stumps, which is apparently all I'll have at my disposal since they didn't give me my tortillons, but we do have some pretty good colors in here. As you can see, I mean, they're not too entirely different from the El Cheapo ones that I had, but something that I'm noticing is that even through this plastic, these feel lots softer than those, to the point where I'm almost concerned about how soft a couple of them feel, especially towards the end here. They're, like, almost squishy, so I'm like, well, on the one hand, they'll probably blend a million times easier. On the other hand, I'm mildly terrified that I'm going to destroy them the first time I try and use them. So, I mean, you know, that's a thing. And conveniently, it also comes with, this is a pad of paper. So, always good. And like I said, it comes with 2 blending stumps in different sizes. So, that's always a good thing. Not gonna lie, the blending stumps were 90% of why I got that pack. So, I also got, what brand is this? Ion Orchid Designs. I'm trying not to sneeze. Oh gosh, hold on. Wasn't able to ward it off. Oh well. So, Iron Orchid Designs in Prima Color a la Crèmes Water-Soluble Oil Pastels of decadent and velvety stick of vibrant color for your art-making pleasure. This is the cover. It looks all fancy in French. I have no idea if it's actually that fancy or not. It says 24 colors. I'm assuming it's, you know, these down here. In which case, I'm not sure how different this is in them being water-soluble from the other ones that I have, or if they're all water-soluble and this is just an extra selling point in pick ours, because we're going to make ours sound better even though they're the very same thing. I don't know. If any of you guys use oil pastels, let me know if the water-soluble thing is across the board for all of them, or just the ones where it's actually mentioned on the pack. And if so, how do you go about using them with that? Let me know. And then I got another pack of Royal and Langnickel that had a much larger color variety in it. As we can see here. This I'm quite enjoying because it has a shit ton of colors here, and there's more of a gradient of colors in here. Some of them are really similar, like the reds and the reddish pinks over here. They're very similar, but I mean, for how I was having fun playing with the really limited pack that I had that I made that one just experiment piece with, like, I'd be interested to know how many colors you think I had, just as a guess, because I'm sure you guys would guess way more than I actually had, because they were just blending pretty well, especially given that they were just little kid-grade oil pastels. I wasn't expecting them to work that well. Granted, I had to sit there and blend for what felt like days on end, and I ended up spending all day on that project, but frankly, it probably should have taken maybe 20 minutes, but, you know, it is what it is. And then lastly, I keep looking because I keep hoping those frickin' tortillons are gonna show up, but they're very much not here. It's making me upset. But last thing in here is from Low Cornell. It's another thing of oil pastels. Very odd number. 59 colors. I mean, don't round it up to 60 or anything. Don't do that. I mean, why would you round it up to a nice even number like that? No, just 59 because I don't know why. But, oh god, that was gross. I am so sorry. But, I told you I sneezed. I have chronic allergies. I warned you. But, is that 2 whites in there? Or are they slightly off different? Now I'm curious if those 2 whites are a bunch of these just duplicates of one another and I just got duped and it's a bunch of the same. Or, no, wait, no. No. It has a list on the back of all the color names. Okay. Alright then. Well. Yeah, there is 2 whites, and it even admits it. 2 whites, and that's the only one that has 2 woods. Alright, fair enough. White can kind of be used as a blender when it comes to these, so I guess that makes sense. But, beautifully blending pastels with brilliant effects of oil color used on paper, board, canvas, textile, or plaster. Okay, interesting. Alright then. If anybody's curious about the color names they list, we've got black, blue, light blue, reddish brown, peach, green, light gray, golden ochre, reddish orange, red, yellow, white, 2 of them, deep blue, coffee, salmon, bluish green, olive green, yellow green, pink, purple, light rose, ultramarine blue, vermilion, lemon yellow, sky blue, Van Dyke brown, lime green, moss green, turquoise green, deep gray, dark orange, yellow orange, rose red, wine red, violet, milk yellow, brilliant red, blue lilac, caramel, light caramel, earth green, deep olive green, gray moss green, golden brown, pale red orange, bright orange, loquat, bright green, blue green, Turkish green, pastel green, pale yellow green, bright Hansa yellow, bright Turkish green, water blue, blue violet, coral, pale loquat, and dusty pink. A couple of those color names I'm like, wait, where exactly were those? Because, what? That is interesting to me. I will have to go through and try to identify those later, but yeah, so because I am missing a couple things, I guess that brings us to the end of this haul, so hopefully you enjoyed what was actually here. If not, I don't know what to tell you, but, anyway, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Let me know what you most enjoyed seeing in this haul, and any information you have on using oil pastels, because I still am very much learning how exactly they work. I'd even take just recommendations on good ones, like cheap, moderately cheap, expensive, whatever. Let me know price line wise what they run for too, as well as ones that you recommend. So anyway, as well as anything else if you like leaving me. Until next time, bye.